Is it worth it living in Australia? The shorter answer is yes, but can be no. Let me explain. My name is Mies, and today I'm gonna give you a reason to visit Australia. We haven't chosen Australia just because it's a beautiful country or because we have good salaries. If we want some good salaries, we could go to Switzerland, for example. We didn't choose Australia for that reason. We choose Australia because, first of all, it has a little bit of everything that Portugal has and a little bit more. Well, when I arrived 2 months ago, I felt something with this country was different, because it is. Let me tell you a story. When we were on our Airbnb searching for a job and a house to live, we visited some places and we figured out specifically Sydney has a little bit of everything. Beaches, cafes, food, lifestyle, good salaries, etc. Here we have a bit of everything. But not just talking about my experience, I decided to ask some of my friends that were here and still here if it was worth it to come here, where they lived, from 1 to 5, what they think about Australia. And they told me this. Nunu, living in Perth, Western Australia construction, FIFO. 5 out of 5. Worth it. Rodrigo said, in Australia I lived in Melbourne, one of the biggest and most popular cities in the country. My experience was unbelievable, so I give it 5 out of 5. It was totally worth it. I had the opportunity to travel a lot around the country and also to New Zealand, where I met new people from all over the world with different cultures and backgrounds, and to find myself as well. Rodrigo came with the student visa for basically a year. He worked at an hotel as a part-time and in events like Formula 1 and MotoGP. He was studying and working and still had the best time of his life. Tita said, I lived in Broadbeach, Gold Coast. I worked part-time as a sales assistant in fashion store and also worked as a promo staff brand representative in events. 5 out of 5, absolutely worth it, and I miss it every day. Bruno said, I arrived in Australia in October 2022. It's been a really good experience. I could rate it 5 out of 5 in general. I managed to find a job in my area of expertise and get the sponsor visa from it. In terms of expenses, after paying all my bills, I still can save money. Different from my home country, which is impossible even to live alone or with a partner. And lastly, Patricia, her partner, said, in 5 years of Australia, it's already the 4th place. Living in Australia can be challenging, especially at the beginning, but once you settle down, it's nice and comfortable. The lifestyle is good and relaxed. I would say 5 out of 5 on my notes. Another interesting question I heard a lot here is, are Australians racists? In my opinion, there is no such a claim like this. I'm having literally the opposite experience of what some people told me about. Yes, we probably work on the places where they don't want to work here, but that is our decision, not theirs. Everyone is so nice when we talk to them. I've been hired from an Australian company and my managers are super nice, honestly. I heard that can be hard sometimes making some friends in Sydney, but that could be my fault. Instead of blaming the city and the people, why don't we blame ourselves? Maybe it's my fault. I will get you updated in 1 month. Let's talk about money and work. Right now I'm trying to be monetized again on YouTube. I came to Australia for this reason and to eventually be able to pay all my mom's debt. But meanwhile my YouTube dream doesn't work, I'm working here. I am working in a convenience store basically selling alcoholic drinks, which, funny fact, I don't drink. I'm in a part-time and I make enough money to pay my rent and all the bills, such as rent, food, electricity, transportation, and extras. In terms of quality of life, do I even have to explain myself? You already know Australia is all about the surf, the beach, the good vibes, all that kind of stuff. And no, I haven't seen a shark or a crocodile. I know you want me to talk about the big spiders, the big snakes, all the kind of things you see on internet, but honestly, I have never seen one. Yeah, I can have some weird birds like these ones on my door sometimes, but I've never seen the ones you see on Google, always scaring you or worrying you if they are appearing in your house. They are not appearing in your house. So, this is my story. I came here to Australia with my girlfriend, but at the beginning I had a very hard time. My money was vanishing so fast and that scared me a lot. That's why I recommend it to all the people who want to come to Australia. If you save it X money, bring 20% more than you already have saved. I thought I had a very strong mentality. But even when you are mentally strong, some things can really eat you hard. This is being a crazy experience, and honestly I'm having a rough time, but it's part of this whole process. Without knowing what the future will bring, if I will be able to get the sponsor visa, if I'm staying 1 more year as a work and holiday visa, or if I'm coming back, one thing I know. I will get the best of it here, try to make the YouTube dream real, but most importantly, make sure I am happy, she is happy, and we experience the best of it.